outside walking in Braxton. Um, we really didn't think anything happened last night because it doesn't look like anything. Obviously, no snow fell. But I came outside to walk him, and I'm looking at the trees and the plants, and I'm seeing like little drips of water, but they are solid. Like, look at him. Look at him. Probably doesn't even realize I'm recording him. Like this. These are, it's ice. So I see what they're talking about, where the ice forms. So I guess it doesn't look like what we thought. I don't know what we thought really, like if it was gonna be sheets of ice falling out of the sky. I don't know what we expected, but and it doesn't feel super cold out here. Like it doesn't feel that bad. But I also am dressed like an Eskimo, so I don't know. But anyway, let me get Braxton to come on because it's not playtime. It's too cold out here. Hey guys, so today is the day that we were supposed to be hit by the ice storm. Fortunately, we did not experience any bad conditions, at least not in our neck of the woods. We do see like a little bit of icicles on the trees. I haven't even been outside yet myself, so honestly, I don't even know if like the road is slippery, what that condition is like. But forgive me, because I come from a place where the only condition I experience is heat. When I see in the app, little snowflakes or whatever, I'm expecting to see snow. When they say ice storm, to me that translates to what is snow there. Snow is supposed to be coming. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key a little bit disappointed that there wasn't even like whatever sleet or snow coming down. I was kind of looking forward to it. And I was here already making plans to have a long weekend, to have Monday off because the conditions were going to be unbearable, or the conditions were going to be too bad for us to be able to make it to work. We're about halfway through the day on Sunday, and I can already tell that, yes, there's going to be work tomorrow. It's going to be a regular day. Yeah, I just wanted a little long weekend. Is that too much to ask? On the other hand, I'm glad that we did not buy too much or like panic buy or like over buy anything. The only thing we really got a lot of was bottled water. Everything else, I think, is stuff that we would normally have anyway. I think we kind of keep our freezer stocked and the pantry to a particular degree because, we cook quite often. So we have a bunch of stuff. We had some things pre-prepared that were in the freezer that would just make it easy, to make and like have a quick snack or a quick meal that wouldn't take too much to reheat. So we just have all those things on deck now. About to get up, figure out if I want to cook a nice Sunday breakfast today or not. I definitely have been itching to bake these days. I did the Biscoff cinnamon rolls last week, and then I went online because I'm trying to buy like flaked salt and stuff like that because I want to try a couple different kinds of cookies. So yeah, I think this winter I'm gonna be all about being in the kitchen as much as I can. This year in general, I wanted to push out and do things that I have never done before. When it comes to baking, like I do a lot of the same things seasonally that I would normally do, and then don't really push myself to learn. When honestly, when I just started baking, that's what made baking exciting for me, was doing new recipes and trying things I had never tried before. It's just that it's a little bit difficult for me because I would bake a lot of things that I don't necessarily have a reference point for because I don't really eat pastries myself. But I think now that I'm going more into the lane of trying to do the cinnamon rolls, and I really want to make bread. Like, I've been sending Brian a bunch of reels about sourdough bread. I love bread. So this year I am on a mission to develop my skills in bread making. I've never tried before, but this year I definitely am gonna make my first sourdough roll. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna put that Dutch oven to use that somebody had gifted us like a while back, like 2, 3 years ago. Definitely gonna be putting that to use. So, anyways, let me get up and go do some laundry to prepare for my week of work that I was hoping was gonna have a late start. So it definitely is icy. You probably can't see it, but there's a whole lot of ice coming off of those tree branches. So guys, today was a nice chill day at home. Honestly, we did absolutely nothing. Well, I mean, I did my laundry. But other than that, we just sat home. We ate sandwiches twice. So I did an egg and ham sandwich because I was just feeling in the mood for like regular egg sandwich with traditional Jamaican hot pepper sauce on it and some cheese. That's just what I was feeling for. And then we don't normally have bread in the house anymore, but we bought bread because we knew that that would be the easiest thing to make if it is that we did lose power. So because we have it here now, we're just trying to finish it. So we had sandwiches twice today. And then luckily we were able to actually order dinner out because I guess the roads are clear enough for people to drive, or at least for some of the Uber drivers to take a chance because it didn't snow. But we know that there are certain areas in Georgia/Atlanta where there was some snow and there is a lot of ice. For me with work tomorrow, so as of right now, still have work. We're gonna have a delayed opening, so I don't have to get up first thing in the morning. They're trying to give it some time so that whatever ice does exist, because of course it rained all day today and it does get colder in the nights, slash early morning. So that's when it is that the ice builds up. So they're giving it some time for everything to kind of thaw out. So I have to be at work for around 10:30, which is not bad. That means I still get to wake up late. They said though, if the time does push back in terms of the safety advisory that is out for the state of Georgia, if it does push back any later than 10 a.m., then we may just close altogether. If you know anything about banks really push it to the limit in terms of trying to call down a closure. So I'm not holding my breath. I feel like we are definitely still going to be open. But right now I am just, Brian is upstairs and he's been begging me to make chocolate chip cookies, which is his favorite. So while he was upstairs, I just did this real quick. It really takes me about, I would say 10-15 minutes to whip up a batter of chocolate chip cookies. And I normally just do one tray and then scoop out the others and then put them in the freezer so that whenever somebody does want one or two, they can actually just take out one ball, put it down, and bake it for 10 to 12 minutes. And they got fresh chocolate chip cookies that are homemade. So yeah, other than that, I'm just trying to clean up the kitchen a little bit before it is that I go upstairs to get ready to go to sleep so I can go to work. Yeah, but I hope that everybody else has been safe, because I know that this has done a number on a whole lot of other states. Luckily, Georgia has not seen the worst of it and it isn't too bad. So yeah, anyways, let me go and finish these. Good morning, guys. As you can see, I'm on my way to work. Which simply means that things were not bad enough for me to get my day in. As I did say, we were gonna have a late start, so I'm heading in a little bit later than usual, so I got to sleep in just a tiny bit. As you can see, I cleaned up my beard. My mother was making fun last night of the connection that I had trying to go on right here, so I just cut it off last night. Can't bother. But yeah, heading into work. It's not gonna be a full day. It is super cold outside though. When I woke up, it was like 23 degrees, but it says that it feels like 11 degrees outside. So it took a long time for my hands especially to warm up this morning. So I think I probably need to look into getting some gloves for the rest of the season, just at least for the drive to work, because the steering wheel is like freezing until halfway through the journey to work. Yeah, but it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Not gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be a good one. At least gonna try my best to make it that way. Yeah, so I will check in with you guys later when I'm back home. Hopefully Brian don't miss me too much and finds something to do while at home, because both he and BJ are there. Everybody is there really, because both of our neighbors are home today too. But I'm not jealous at all. Can you tell? All right.
What is going on, Mares gang? Please excuse the rough. I ain't got nowhere to be, so I did not pick out my beard today. I ain't shaved my head in a minute. Just chilling. Alec went back to work today. The storm really did not do anything to our area. That's not to say that it didn't mess up other parts of Georgia and everywhere else that it hit. So we were really blessed in not having as much damage. So thank God for that. However, because I am currently off work, I decided to try and clean up our office, because the office was a mess. Like, I didn't take a picture of the closet before I got in there, but it was boxes from when we moved up here, things from Alex's old job. Like, it was just a lot of junk that we really didn't need. And I have nothing but time, so I figured I'd come in here and like spruce everything up. I did want to talk to Tanika So my mom saw the gift. I never got to respond to your messages, or even let you know that my mom saw her gift and she absolutely loves it. She took it out. She took it from the house, and she's finding a place to put it now. Because, you know, she's very much, she has like a whole book. It's not a book. It's a, what do you call it? Like those shelves, like a display shelf where she puts everything. So I'm sure she's going to put it there next season. But she absolutely loved it. There used to be a lady, gosh, I forgot her name. It's on the tip of my tongue. And I guarantee you when I turn this off, I'm going to remember it. But she used to make ceramics just like that. And she would gift it to my mom. So when she saw it, it really did mean a lot to her. So thank you so much for that. My mom's not really big on being on camera like that. Like if I pull it out and just like pan in the room and she's there, she's fine. But she's not gonna make a whole speech. That's just not her. That's not her style. Child, you know, people of her age feel like we gonna get her social security number and her bank account information if she say hi to the camera. So she didn't sign up for it. I did. So I'm going to tell you on behalf of my mother, thank you so much for that. She really loved it. Hopefully I remember to record it next season. If you're still around watching, I'm sure you'll see it in her decorations. But yeah, I'm in here trying to tear this room apart because at some point this year, we want to redo our office. So I feel like it would be good to start now. Let's get some of the stuff that we don't need out. That way, when it's time to do it, we ain't got to go through this. Let me show y'all what the room looks like first. Okay, so this is currently the room. Now, keep in mind, a lot of this stuff was in this closet. So it didn't look like this from the beginning, but that couch definitely resembled that. I just added a few things on there. So I want to get the couch out of there. Those are the old couch cushions from the couch downstairs. I want to rewash those and air dry them because you can't dry them in the dryer or they'll shrink. At some point I want to go through that, and then I also need to get on this desk. So I got a lot of work to do. Like, look at all of this craziness, y'all. So I'm sitting down in my surgical chair, and I'm just going through everything, and I'm gonna get it done. I will show y'all what it's looking like after, and then I'll probably put a picture up here somewhere of what we want the room to look like at the end. So like once we redo the room, because honestly all we have to do is put wallpaper on the wall and then replace the couch. We need another pull-out couch because this couch is way too small. So anybody want a green couch, y'all can have it. It's a gift from us if you want it. But yeah, it's not much that we got to do in here. So that should probably be able to be done in the first quarter of the year, to be completely honest. So anyway, let me get to work because I still got to cook dinner. All right, Maz gang. I would say I made some headway. Got everything off the floor. It's a trash bag that I got to pick up that I didn't fill up. I filled up 3 trash bags, y'all. Those are the covers that we need to wash. And then these are just things we need to put away. I have to get a hanger to hang these and like just straighten up, and I think I'll be done in here. So what did it take me? 2 hours to do? I don't think that's bad. So yes, I am about to go finish doing that and then start cooking. I don't know what I'm cooking today, yo. Like, I don't even know that I'm cooking, because I put the meat in the water to defrost, and it's still rock solid, and it's 4 o'clock pretty much. I don't know if I got it in me, y'all. So we may be eating dinner somewhere else tonight. I don't know what to do. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm waiting on his daddy to get home. What's the matter, man? Why are you crying? Hi. Nothing. I was showing the people how Braxton was sitting by the door crying for you to come inside.
And then I come through the front door.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? No.
Uh-oh.
Hey guys, so I have finally made it home from my day at work. I'm just putting on, well, I just changed out of my work clothes so that I could eat dinner. And then I'll come back up and shower and everything. But today was actually pretty fine. Got to work maybe around 10:30 and then we opened at 11 instead. Started out pretty slow and then it picked up by the end of the day. I think when people realized that we were open, everybody came flooding in. So it was a busy day, but it wasn't a bad day though. I can't complain. I got a lot of work done, didn't feel too overwhelmed, and the day definitely got colder. So I think it is in the low 20s right now, and then should be going down to like 18 degrees a little later tonight. So it is gonna be a cold night. I'm about to go and eat dinner with the boys and then chill out because I got to do all of this again tomorrow. Business as usual tomorrow. Back to regular 8:30 work. So anyways, let's go eat.
Good morning, Maz gang. As you can see, I am bundled up. It is 32 degrees right now, which is actually already 3 degrees warmer than what it was when I woke up this morning. But yes, I am currently on my way to the vet's office to get Braxton his last set of shots. For now, at least. After this set, then I'll be able to schedule him an appointment to get his hair done, which I know you have to wait like 24 hours before you can get them groomed after their shots. So it's today Wednesday. I'll probably schedule it for Friday. Yeah, I'll do it for Friday. I cannot wait to see him all groomed up. I know y'all can't wait either, because he looks a hot mess right now. But yeah, the office finally decided to get back to me. Like, I was, it's funny how it happened. I was actually looking up appointments at Banfield and PetSmart at Douglasville, and I got the confirmation that they had approved the appointment. But yeah, he is not feeling his car seat today. You see him back there going crazy. Or I don't know if you can hear him, but yeah, he's not really feeling it today. But oh well, he'll be all right. Y'all, side note, since I am home now and I'm like doing the house husband thing, I need ideas on what to cook, preferably not chicken. I feel like I've cooked a chicken every way that you possibly can. I just need other meats or other proteins that I can incorporate into dinner because I am tired of chicken. Like, Alec wants me to cook chicken again tonight because that's what we have in the house, but I'm inclined to go buy another piece of meat because I'm tired of chicken. But yeah, if y'all got ideas, just let me know. I don't know. But yes, let me pay attention to the road, and I will let y'all know once we make it to the vet. All right, guys, so we made it to the vet. There's the little one right there. You know, he's a people's person, so he had to greet everybody in the office. But we made it. We're just waiting on him to come in to give him his shots. So we actually came in and came straight to the room, so that was nice. There's not many people here. Say hi, Braxton. 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 What's going on, Maz gang? So I'm back in the car. I actually did not go through with the vaccinations today because I needed to verify some of the information that they were telling me. So this would have been his third puppy visit, which means he needed one more after this. But at this visit, I was anticipating them being able to do the rabies shot, but they said that they couldn't. And hold on, let me turn this off. So this being his third, his last one was in November. They told me that every 3 to 4 weeks they're supposed to get their puppy boosters or whatever. So I'm actually late by maybe like 3 weeks. So he should have got a shot 3 weeks ago. But y'all know weather, my job, everything that was going on, it got delayed. But they wanted to start the boosters over from the beginning, from when he was like a baby, like a puppy. They wanted to start from ground zero to build it back up. And I'm just like, well, if I'm only 3 or 4 weeks late, there should be a booster. Like, you should be able to boost him up or catch him up, not necessarily start from the beginning and have me pay X amount of money 4 more times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seemed a little excessive. Not saying that they were wrong, but I did my little research while I was sitting there, and waiting, and they were saying a lot of places, like, with his age, Braxton is he's over 16 weeks, so he's, a little older. At this age, it's not like the vaccine is completely out of their system, especially with it being delayed by 3 weeks. They should have been able to give him a booster. Some veterinarians have policies to protect them legally, and that just may be what it was, and that's okay. Like, I rescheduled the appointment for tomorrow at 9, but today I'm going to call around to different vets, preferably Banfield at PetSmart, just to see if they'll catch him up from where we left off. If they can catch him up, then I'm just going to go there, because it just seems like a lot to start from the very beginning with only a couple weeks delay. I don't know. It just seems a bit excessive. But I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm just doing my due diligence and shopping around, which I think is okay. But yeah, I'm on my way home now to take Braxton home, and then I'll probably go back out to like Publix or somewhere. Maybe I'll just stay home. I got shit else to do. I'm trying to make things to do. But yeah, we're on our way home. So I will see y'all when I get there. All right, Mass Gang. I'm back in the car. Part 2 of Braxton's adventures. So I did what I said I was going to do. I contacted Banfield in Douglasville to just ask them, like, is that protocol? Is that something that you would do considering his age? And I'm going to call her a nurse. The woman that I spoke to, she was just like, well, what the doctor would probably do is give him a booster and have you come in a little sooner to make up the shot and then go from there. And I was like, so you wouldn't necessarily start from ground zero, just to be very sure? And she's like, no. Girl, schedule me. So I'm on my way to Banfield in Douglasville. My appointment's at 11:30. It's currently 10:56. So I think I can make it. But yeah, like, I'm glad that I checked to make sure. And like I said, I don't knock anybody's policies, like, if that's what your veterinary policy is, then great, but that doesn't necessarily work for me. So I'm gonna go there and see what they talk about. I asked them the price, and the price was a little cheaper than the other place anyway. So I mean, that might be a win-win too. So I guess we'll see once we get there. Alright guys, so I already like this a lot better, to be completely honest. They offer a plan. It's only gonna be $68 today. I'll go over the plan and what it includes when we leave here, but he's gonna get his rabies shot today. So amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. So sometimes you gotta shop around, and I'm glad I did. Good. Hey, buddy. Braxton. All right, y'all. Braxton got his shots. So we have to wait the 48 hours before we can get him groomed. So today's Wednesday. I'll probably make the appointment to get it done on Saturday morning. But yeah, that was so much better. It made so much more sense what they were talking about. Like, they called him up. They were able to do the rabies. They said based on his age, there would have been no reason to start completely over. And it was $68. Now, it was $68 partially because I signed up with a wellness plan for him. So the puppy has to be under 6 months in order to start this plan. So I, took advantage of it. It's $68 a month. It includes all of their vaccines, unlimited office visits. I don't have to pay any office fees, which is $75. What else? It includes the flea, tick, and heartworm medication for the whole year. There's so much that it includes. So, and it's $68 a month. I did the math. If I had stayed at the last vet, I would have been paying $135 4 times in 3 weeks, at 3-week intervals. So that was like $540? Yeah, it was around there. Divide that by 68. That's like what, $78 a month? $70, $60, $68, $65, between $65 and $70 a month for like 8 months, or 7 and some change. So it only made sense to sign up for it because I was saving money. I'm getting more, and I got what I wanted. So yeah, that's what I did. It just made more sense, and it's in Douglasville. Like, I love Douglasville compared to Union City, so I'm just like happy that we got this situated. But they loved him, he loved them. Like, the dog is a G. He didn't whimper, cry, nothing. He didn't react at all to the shots. It almost made me feel like, did you guys get the skin? Because he did not react at all. So that was really good, and they loved that. So good on Braxton. But I am on my way home now. I am about to eat lunch. I haven't had lunch at all, and I'm a little hungry. So I'll probably eat some of that chicken last night. I made barbecue chicken last night, so I didn't grill it. It was baked, but it was still good. So I'll probably have some of that and figure out what I'm gonna do about this workers' comp, because they're ignoring me now. So I gotta figure out what I need to do. But yes, I will chat with y'all a little bit later. Toodles. Hey, Maz gang. So Braxton and I are home. As you can see, he's just laying down. I don't think he's feeling well. I think the shots probably have him feeling a little funny, so he's just been laying on my chest this whole time. And he's not moving. Like, oh, he's sleeping. Poor baby. But yeah, we just chilling. I'll get up and start cooking in like 30 minutes. Oh, there he goes. Say hi. Oh. What's up, Maz gang? Gang, gang. I am on my way to Publix, but I'm going to a different Publix. I'm going to the one in Tyrone. I just like that one better, and it's clean, and it's right next to the car wash that I go to, so might as well go and stop and get me some lunch. I'm just getting a turkey sub, and I'm also going to get some cheese and rotel stuff to make rotel tonight, because we had tacos last night, so I always use the extra ground beef and make it turn it into rotel. So I'm gonna do that and then go home. I did stop to the store and I got some painter stuff like rollers, pans, tape, edgers, things of that sort, because we're going to be sprucing up our bedroom. How exciting! So I'll, should I show you now or should I just wait until it's done? We'll see. I'll see. But Alec is actually going to be taking lead on this one, which is something that he told me he wanted to do. He didn't put it on his vision board. I stand corrected, because I told him last night, like, I feel like all of this can be done by you and I. Like, I'll do the easy stuff and you can do like the ladder stuff and everything else. And I was like, it's something that you put on your vision board because you said you wanted to be a little bit more handy, like around the house and all that. He's like, I never put that on my vision board. And I'm like, I know we talked about that. And he was like, yeah, we talked about it. I didn't put it on my vision board. So I stand corrected. But it's going to get done this weekend. So I'm very excited to see what the final result yields, because just about every room in the house is done except our room. Like we're touching up little things here and there, adding stuff to different places like pictures and all of that, but I painted the room that awful color. Huge mistake. That was not the color that was on the little card that I got, but they gooped me, and when they dried I was like, what the hell did I do? But it is what it is. We're gonna fix that. So yeah, I'm excited. Like, I'm ready for this room to be done. I'm ready. It's time. But let me go into Publix and get my lunch, and I will hit y'all back a little later.
Hi guys, look who made it home. It is now Friday. I do not work tomorrow, so I have the entire weekend off, and it's a very good weekend to have off because we're hearing again this weekend that you might see some flurries, you might see some snow. It's been changing back and forth again all the days leading up to the day that it's anticipated to happen, what is actually going to happen. Either way, I'm just glad that I'm not going to be one of those tomorrow that's iffing and butting and wondering, are we going to have work today? Are we going to have work but open late? I don't have to worry about it because I ain't working tomorrow. It was a very, very rough week though. Like, I have been super tired. I have been working like extra hard. And it is showing. Like, I've been coming home exhausted. You can probably tell, like, in my eyes that, I haven't had the most restful sleep. So I do hope, and this is just me being selfish again, but I do hope that it snows just so tomorrow I wake up and I'm just seeing winter wonderland outside, and I'll actually be home to enjoy it this time around. So a big part of me is hoping that it actually does happen. I think we have everything that we need here at the house, so I'm not even worried because we went and bought things last week like everybody else, and all of those things are still here in the house. So yeah, looking forward to the weekend ahead. As I told you at the start of this video, this year I really wanted to get into my baking bag and start doing things that I've never done before. One of which is sourdough. And I've been like sending some of these videos to Brian, and now at the end of this week, Brian has been sending me a bunch of sourdough videos, to the point where I asked him, why does it seem like you're more excited about this than I am? And he actually wanted or was contemplating making it himself. And I'm just like, coming from a man who said can't bake, none at all. So anyways, say all that to say, because I knew I would be home for the entire weekend, I went ahead and bought myself a sourdough kit. So I'm gonna open it now because it just came a while ago, and take a look at what is in there. I don't even know in terms of ingredients exactly what it is that I would need, but because I do bake as often as I do now,
I feel as though I should have everything else. I should have everything that I need there. I know with sourdough, you're supposed to have starter. So I did have to buy that. I just bought it because I figured I could make it myself, but because I'm doing it for the first time, I thought it would be smart for me to probably purchase it. Yeah, so artificial sourdough starter culture. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up having to also do a little bit of research as to the chemistry behind sourdough and what makes it so special, just to make sure that I am doing the right thing. But this is a sourdough starter that I got. And then this is the sourdough kit that I got. So this kit that I got has the proofing baskets, the stuff to clean it. It's supposed to come with, okay, so 2 proofing baskets, 2 linen liners, a big storage bag, a sourdough starter jar. Yeah, easier this way. Indoor whisk, silicone scraper. Inbred is at lame and 5 blades. That's to do the design on the top. A powder dredger, bowl scraper, dough scraper, bread sling, cleaning brush, plastic molds, craft paper bags for if I finish some of these loaves and want to give them away and package them, a recipe book, and a user manual. Yeah, so I am excited. If any of y'all know anything about making sourdough and making the perfect one, feel free to drop me some tips in the comments. And if not, then just wish me luck, because I've also seen the videos of the sourdough fails and I'm hoping that that's not me. Brian just got home with dinner, I'm assuming. So I'm gonna unpack this and actually take a look at what's inside. Morning, guys. Guess what? Can you see it? Can you see it? It's fluttering.
Whew. Alright guys, I know I never got back to you yesterday. That was my bad. Things got a little busy. But guys, it is snowing out here. It's currently like 25 degrees, but they said it feels like 7. And I can feel it, like my hands feel like they're about to break off. But it is snowing. It's snowing, oh my god. And what's messed up is I have to go take Braxton to get a haircut. I just hope it doesn't get too bad. I think it takes a long time for it to like stay and mess up the roads. It's not even sticking, so I should be okay. But I don't know what that's giving in Douglasville, so I'm trying to say, I'm just waiting on Alec to get ready. He just got out of bed. He'll leave for about 20 minutes.
So not quite the snow that I was hoping for just yet, but this still makes me so happy to see. We still are gonna get ready though to head to try and see if we can get Braxton's haircut before it gets too crazy. So I'm gonna hurry up and brush my teeth and see if we can head out and come back. Good morning, baby. Good morning. You ready for your first haircut? Huh? It's coming down now. Physical ice from when it rained. So wish us luck out here in these streets, guys. How do you think he's gonna react?
To the people?
Mm-hmm.
He's very friendly, so I don't think it's going to be a negative reaction. I think once they start giving him the bath, then maybe. But
It's gonna take some getting used to.
But because he bathed him here, I think he's gonna be. It won't be like a shock to his system, you know.
It's more so the haircut I'm talking about.
Yeah, that he's. I think he can leave him hell. They have. They're trained in it.
Okay. You sure? Not what you were expecting? A lot under. Yeah, in Douglasville. You ready? guys, it is really coming down now. Now we're actually heading back home, but we'll tell you why in a minute. Hey guys, we have made it back in the car. Yeah, we were trying to see if we could get it done before all of the little chaos ensued with this snow. The snow actually wasn't the issue. Why they couldn't do it? Their heater stopped working.
For the dogs.
Yeah. This is a terrible time for the heater to stop working.
Right. So we're rescheduled for tomorrow at 9:30.
So we will have to try again. No haircut for Braxton.
Just want to see him cut.
Right? He was gonna look so cute. We're there looking up hairstyles and whatever. We weren't gonna do anything too drastic. But you know, maybe it's for the best because it's gonna be his first snow. So he would have probably been freezing, adjusting to not having any hair for the first time. Yeah, but I guess we are headed back home.
There's not much we can do with a dog.
That's true. And outside of that, like, this snow is really coming down a lot more than we anticipated.
Yeah, especially up here
In Douglasville. Yeah, we don't know what it looks like back home just yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is snow. All right, guys. So since we could not get the haircut, we just came back home, and instead we prepared brunch for everybody. Some blueberry for me, chocolate chip for them, waffles and bacon and some eggs, and of course waffles made from scratch.
What's up, man's gang?
Hi guys.
Hi, husband.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
A little overwhelmed.
So y'all know Alec is in his baking bag right now. He was or is going to try to bake sourdough bread. And he bought the starter kit and did the whole 9. And then realized that he has to keep it alive. Like the...
So when you're making sourdough, you apparently have to start with a starter, which essentially is like a cultured mix that is the base of the bread, which is like a mixture of flour and water. I don't understand the chemistry behind it just yet, which I guess I'm gonna be studying tonight to understand that part. But it's like you add flour and water and then you cover it in room temperature at a specific temperature, and then you have to mix it like every couple hours, and then you have to add flour and then water 24 hours later, and then do it again 24 hours later. Like, I thought that this was like a pre-mixed thing that, you know, I would be able to start with and then actually get to the baking, but lo and behold, there's a lot more to it than that. And then the mixture, you know, after you use whatever portion of it, like, you have to keep the starter alive for whatever next time until you bake it. So you have to keep doing that treatment like 3-4 times a week. I didn't know I was buying a pet. You know? This I think has a little bit more maintenance than I'd like, but I'm gonna see it through to the end. So
the good thing is you can let the culture die. Like, after the first bread, you know, bread that you make.
That'll be the last time I make the bread. So I hope the first one come out good, or else the entire thing is going in the garbage, and I'll stick to cakes and the cinnamon rolls and stuff like that. Cause yeah, I ain't looking for a part-time job.
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, because he was so ready. He just came up looking so defeated. It's all good, baby. You got this.
Thank you.
I'll be there for moral support. We got the little one here, requiring all of the attention.
But tomorrow he's gonna have his transformation. So
Yes, tomorrow is the day. I'm going to call before. Well, what time they open? 7. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call before I leave the house because that's not a short drive to go up there for them to tell me that the heater's still not fixed. So
yeah.
I need to make sure before I get on the road that we're on and popping. But I need to go to bed because I have to get up at 8:30 and it's currently 12:30.
You have to get up at 8:30.
You know, it takes me a while to get myself.
I mean, it makes sense because you'd have to leave by 9. So yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. We're gonna wrap the video up here.
All right, guys. Well, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please leave me some encouragement in the comments down below. Please share this video with somebody that you know would like a little bit more love in their lives. And if you haven't done it already, do
Subscribe.
bye, guys.
Bye.